As you can see, I had to do some camera maneuvering to get a good angle. I know I should have used a program like Fraps or something like that to record this, but I need a new video card even before The Sims 4 come out, so. Because it runs my Sims 3, but not the greatest. If you did not know, Thrifty Beauty is not just a fan of makeup. I'm a fan of gaming, also collectibles, toys, Barbie. Okay, so I'm pretty much just, I have a lot of random obsessions that almost don't feel like they need to be together. But The Sims has been an obsession of mine since the inception with The Sims 1. So, moving on from that, this is basically the Sims 4 create a character demo, and it's just to give you guys an in-depth look just in case this wasn't available to everyone. If it was, you know, hey, we're just sharing our Sims, right? So, the first area that you see is the area for, up here is a little area for things. First off, you can start with your personality, and you can name your Sim first. Let's just say that this is Miss Thrifty Beauty. Okay. And of course, we can randomize the person, just like before. I can say that create a Sim on The Sims 3 for me is a little choppy. It catches up to itself and then it's fine after that, but it is nowhere near as smooth as this. So if The Sims 4 the create a character is as fluid as this one, it's gonna be amazing. Right now, these will be available in The Sims 4, the child, adult, young adult, teen, and child. Okay. Then you can change their voices. And the pitch to their voice. Okay, now you get to do something that you never were able to do before, is you can change their walk. They have the default walk style, the perky walk, this is cute, the snooty walk, the swagger walk, the feminine walk, the tough walk, the goofy walk, the sluggish walk, the bouncy walk. So as you can see, there is quite a variety of different walks. We are going to choose the perky walk because it's funny. Okay, here you're going to be able to pick an aspiration. Let's just say she wants to pursue knowledge. You have different options, 3 different options for each category. The same thing with the others. Let's see, 2 for some. Very similar to The Sims 2, except they have basically changed it up. Let's just say she wants to know everything there is to know about computers. So she is a genius. Let's just say, she's a geek. And she's neat. Okay, so we just picked 3 random attributes. You do only have 3 now instead of 5. Maybe there will be 5 when you actually get the full game. Like I said, this is a demo, so there are some limitations. Now moving on to actual features, we can click her face, and now we have the option to change hats, hair, accessories, and the actual face. We can go in with the face and completely change her face by choosing a completely different pre-made face. As you can see, the ability and detail are almost completely unlimited. So we're going to choose just a random face here, and you can choose a skin tone. They can be blue and green, and from your darkest shades to your absolutely lightest shade, it's all there, which is really nice variety. So to make her eyes larger or smaller, we could do that, and the spacing, we can reach in and manipulate her eyebrows. There's not a bunch of menus. You can use the menus, like if you were to click on the nose, you could go in and pick a pre-made nose. You could click a mouth, go in and choose a pre-made mouth, and pretty much build it this way quickly, or do a randomizer. But of course, for you simmers out there or anything like me, and you just want everything to be right, or you want to build people that you know in the real world, or your friends live in them, or you live in them, and let's just say that, you know, you have more of a elongated heart-shaped face. That's something that's very difficult to do in The Sims, is get the face shapes just right. But here, you're able to make just about anything. And you want to pull that nose out. As you can see, it's just a few quick pulls, and quickly you can make a Sim. Now, with the hair, you now, for clothing, you have everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, and party attire now. Which was not the same things that you had previously. Of course, this is the demo, so you're not going to have an extreme amount of options, but you can go short, medium, long, or see them all individually. You can have a bald Sim. You can... There's a lot of options. We're going to show you that they actually finally put some ethnic hairs in that have an ethnic texture, which is beautiful. There are a lot of websites dedicated just to being able to download ethnic pieces, and The Sims 4 is available September 2nd. I'm more than excited. I plan to pre-order pretty soon. I don't think I'm going to get the Super Deluxe pack because I'm just not that thrilled about the different stuff in it, but I do plan on getting the Collector's Edition. Okay, we're going to choose this hairstyle. It's pretty neat. But we're not going to leave her hair black. Let's just take an options. Let's go and let's give her some thrifty hair. Because, you know guys, I'm partial to my red hair. So we're going to give her red hair. And here's another great thing. The hats are no longer subjugated just to the one certain hairstyle that comes with the hat. The hats will now work on any old hairstyle. And we'll adjust such. Now, going on to accessories, let's just say we're going to give this lady a pretty little beach hat, just for the fun of it. Color, I think we're going to go with a cream. Accessories as usual, you have your earrings category, some great little feathers, but the color's not right. You just click the color bar at the bottom and you can choose colors. Now, I did hear that in the full version, you will be able to manipulate or make different color combinations and save them as you are in 3, but at the moment in the demo, you were not able to. Okay, some feathers. Do we need some glasses? Maybe some great sunglasses. But I don't think we're going to do glasses. Show you how easily it is to remove those things. You wanted a necklace. Oh, scrolling in and out, by the way, we'll zoom in quickly. So we're just going to choose her a beautiful necklace. I think we're going to go with this one. There we go. And then you're able to go into makeup. And makeup is a lot easier now, as it was before. Now, I did not find an opacity, but you are able, as you can see, to change it. Let's give her something flashy so that we can notice. See how pretty this is? More realistic than it previously was, where you could look like you were wearing a glob of color on your face. You can see a definite airbrush blend out. Different eyeshadows. You want that cat eye, you can have that. Eyeliners, excuse me. You can have just the top one. This is the cat with the bottom lash as well. You can have a simple. And just a variety of beautiful, beautiful. I think she doesn't need a bottom lash. It helps the color accent. Now, this is where you can go from a blush to a bronzer. And then, of course, lipstick, lip gloss, and a variety of colors to suit anyone. But definitely a very nice options. And now, instead of going right on into your clothing, you can go to formal wear. and go ahead and change up, because he had already had her own makeup chose, so let's re-choose it. Choose your makeup, and you get to choose your hair separately, like before. For your formal, for each piece, we're just going to give her something random here. We're going to give her a ponytail for her formal wear. These characters almost look more like Second Life. So let's just say, what are we going to do for formal wear? Well, I don't know how I feel about it. First off, she's the wrong shape completely. But we will fix that in a moment. So let's just pick a dress. A random dress. Something that would look flattering on most body types. Okay. So first off, we need somewhere in the medium with a bit of a muscular build. But if you're saying to yourself, well, okay, well, you're medium muscular build, but I don't have a protruding stomach or that large of assets in either region, then that's not a problem, because now we not only have control of breast size, but location. So we can be higher up, as if they were new in plastic, or lower down if, you know, we're in our 80s and we have a few grandkids, as you can see here. So let's just choose a fair location there. Let's just say she's been doing some great ab workouts, and she's doing pretty good, because you can come all the way out, all the way in. And this is just the stomach region, and you'll notice a mapping. Now when you're also doing that, you're going to have access to slim in that area, widen out that area as well. So we give it a fair amount here. Now as well, you have the forearms, which can be skinny, large, muscular. Let's give it a medium area. And you have your upper arms, as well as your shoulders, so you can get a good base going. Your hips, you can have no hips, you can have a lot of hips, or you can have the in-between. Moving on to legs, you can have larger thighs, smaller thighs, almost non-existent thighs. Okay, so the feet, for the very first time, are actually resizable, both forward to back, and I believe, no, not really side to side, it just kind of manipulates the same thing. And your derriere, you can have a big, you can have a non-existent derriere, or a very voluptuous derriere. Get some Kim Kardashian going. So, it's absolutely in-depth on what you can and cannot do. The clothes that come with the demo, however, they are not set in stone. These are not the final clothes. Obviously, there's just very few right now. But the options, as you can see, as I'm just quickly scrolling through some of these things to give you guys a better idea. It's just basically that very, very lovely setup. So we're going to go back to the original. We're going to go with a bright tone. And I just think it's beautiful. And her everyday, so this is how you change the everyday clothes. Remember, we gave her that hat. Let's give her a really badass jumpsuit. She looks like she stepped out the 70s. It's really cute. Let's get rid of them shoes. We can give her some shoes that look like they match. There we go. And as you can see there,